Hi, readers, welcome back. So, for today's session, you're going to need a few things: a pen, sticky notes or paper, and your book. And if you don't have a physical book in your hand, of course, a book on Get Epic. And if you have a copy of our charts, please grab that. And if not, always refer back to our WordWork lesson page on It's Learning. So, readers, during writing workshop, you don't just get to the end of a booklet and say, okay, I'm done. No way. You always reread your writing, and you can also use charts to see if you need to do anything to your writing to make it more powerful. Just like Miss Gonzalez did here. Here's my writing, and here I added some sticky notes saying, maybe I need to add some talking here. And then if I turn the page, I can say add more details. So this goes the same for readers. Readers do the same thing when they're reading and set some goals for themselves, as well as leaving little notepads on their, in their books to make them a powerful reader. So, readers, today I want to teach you that readers who are in charge have really big goals for themselves as readers. They think, what do I already know? And what do I do a lot? And they also think about, what can I do more of? And then they set a plan for themselves to become the most powerful reader. Now, readers, here I have my book, and on my right side, since I don't have a copy of the anchor chart, I just wrote down each of the strategies in my notebook, and I created a box here big enough for me to write a tally mark when I am checking off which strategies I am using throughout today's lesson. So I thought it would be cool, readers, if today you can help me spy on myself to see what I use a lot of and what I use a little of, and what I can possibly do more to help me become a better reader. So for today's story, I'm going to use Max and Zoe, the lunchroom fight, and it's by Shelley Swanson Sadarin, and it's illustrated by Mary Sullivan. Okay, chapter 1, A Peanut Promise. Just before the bell rang, Max saw Zoe last. All right, boys and girls, it looks like Miss Gonzalez ran into her first sign of trouble. Okay, here we have our strategies that we could possibly use. What can I use to help me figure out this word? Oh, maybe I can see if there's a word that I already know. Okay, I know that the WH makes that sound. I know this snap word. Okay. Ooh, I can check if there's a snap word. Yes, is. That's a sight word. And I know purr. Okay. Is purr. Whisper. Whisper. Awesome. Okay. Let's check it to see if it makes sense and it sounds right. Just before the bell rang, Max saw Zoe whisper to Anna. Max knew Zoe was up to something. Yes, that makes so much sense. Awesome. All right, let's move on. And remember, we got to tally to see what I already used. So I know that I used, to check if it's a snap word, I used see if there's a word I know. I did a slow check and I did a triple check. Awesome. All right. Anna was allergic. Allergic? Sounds like a word I know. Maybe I can try it many ways. Allergic? Allergic? No, allergic. Okay, I can, I think I see a word I know. Allergic? No. All right, let's see if I can just crash the parts together. Allergic. Jake. Allergic. Allergic. Yes, allergic. Anna was allergic to peanuts. Yes. All right. So I crashed the parts together. I checked if there's a snap word. I used the word I already know. I tried it many ways. And I did a triple check. Wow. Look at all these strategies that I am using, boys and girls. Okay. Let's finish this page up. She, ow, always. All right. What can I do, boys and girls? Maybe I can read it part by part. Always, always. She always sat at the lunchroom's peanut safe table. Awesome. Okay, readers. So I watched myself and checked what I was doing every time I was solving a tricky word. So let's see how I did. Okay, so here the chart shows that I read it part by part, crashed the parts together, and tried it many ways at least one time. And check if it's a snap word and use a word I know about 2 times with a slow check. And check it, do a triple check about 3 times. So where you see the stars, it kind of shows that Miss Gonzalez likes to use these strategies the most. But we also have to work on incorporating the other strategies to help us solve these tricky words, right? I need to try it many ways, crash the parts together, and read it part by part. And remember, boys and girls, we're now in 2nd grade, so we have to practice, reading those tricky words part by part. So you might want to take a sticky note, my friends, and plan it out. What are the ones that you really need to work on? So Miss Gonzalez has to work on reading it part by part, right? I also need to work on crashing the parts together and try it many ways. All right, boys and girls, you can do the same. Take a sticky note or use your paper, look over your chart, and think about which strategies do you use the most and which ones you kind of need to use more of. And go ahead and write it down so you can start goal setting and planning to become a better reader. Okay, readers, I have a challenge for you. I think it would be awesome if you can either record yourself and replay your recording and listen to yourself, or have someone listen to you, and together you all can decide what you're doing a little, what you're doing a lot, or what you can do more of. And remember, readers, you make a plan and you set goals for yourself to become a powerful reader. I can't wait to hear your recordings, and I know your teachers can't wait to hear it. And I will see you next time.